Alright guys, I am so excited. You'll never guess what is happening. You'll notice that I have my Mario shirt on. This is a Yoshi. I went out and bought a Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge specifically because I just got the greatest news ever. Look at this. This is a brand new phone right here. Haven't used it. I actually have two because I'm just so excited for this freaking game. Super Mario is coming to mobile. Dude, it's only for Apple. What? Oh, shit. Welcome to the App Universe. My name is Brandon. I'm sorry for the super cringy intro. I just felt like you should know how big of a deal it is that freaking Super Mario Run is coming out on mobile, but specifically for Apple, for iOS, and not for Android. I don't know if it's going to stay exclusive forever or just for right now, but I felt like you should really feel the pain of the Android users. So if you've ever wanted an Apple device, I think that this might actually end up selling Apple devices. It's pretty, like, think about if Pokemon was just on Android or something. Like, I don't know, this is crazy. This is super big news. I'm super excited. I'm a huge Mario fan. Played it. That was like the first game I ever played on Super Nintendo. So finally coming to mobile. I'm super, super excited. So I want to explain this game to you guys for those of you who don't know anything about it, haven't looked into it. And I also want to mention I don't know, what I think it means for mobile. So to start, on the App Store, they did say that it's going to cost one set amount of money. Shigeru, I don't remember, Miyamoto. He's like a guru, amazing dude at Nintendo, and he said that the game is going to cost money.
We want as many people of all ages to be able to enjoy playing Super Mario Run. For that reason, we plan on releasing the game at a set price. So you won't have to worry about continuing to pay. You'll just be able to play to your heart's content.
Basically, that means that there will not be in-app purchases. Maybe. Because on the App Store, it contradicts that. It says that there are in-app purchases. So there's all sorts of people all over the internet freaking out, not knowing what that means. Is it free with in-app purchases? Is it paid with in-app purchases? Is it just paid? Is it... Who knows? Here's what I think. I think that the game is going to be free on the App Store with like a premium purchase in the game. One purchase, probably like $5, that will unlock everything. Maybe there's like one game mode that you can play on like a trial basis. And the reason that I think that it would be like this is because a lot of people try to download this stuff off the internet for free, and when there's a paid game in the App Store, you can get it for free. But if there's an in-app purchase that has to verify me after, I most likely won't be able to get through. I won't be able to get that aspect for free. That's why games like Clash of Clans and such are able to not have their content stolen, because they have those methods to stop hackers from stealing their game, but the game is free on the App Store. Anyways, that's what I think. That's why I think the game is free right now on the App Store. So there are three modes that they announced for Super Mario Run. Number one is the challenge mode. So the challenge mode, in my opinion, is going to be the closest thing we have to like a story mode. I saw one picture, there were 6 worlds on the column over here, and then the row over here, there were some levels, and then a castle. So each castle, there will obviously be a boss, and eventually you'll probably get to Bowser, and that's going to be the challenge mode. You're going to want to get as many coins as possible. There will probably be lives that you can get, something like that. But I imagine that's kind of like their story. They wanted to get across that you can play it with just one hand.
But what's new this time, what's different, is that you can play the game one-handed for the very first time. And what that means is that you can play while holding on to a handle on the subway, while eating a hamburger, or while eating an apple.
For Nintendo, this is something new. For Mario, it's something very, very new. You've always played it with a controller with 2 hands. So for this, I believe you click down once to jump. By holding it, you jump higher, and that's going to allow you to do different things. I believe there's also like arrows that will make you run one way or the other. It's like a 2D platformer. It looks really, really sick. There's some footage playing. Hopefully, if you haven't seen it, you can check out like a trailer somewhere for it. So the second mode is either one of 2 names. It's either Battle Mode or Toad Rally. They said both, but either way, it's going to be the same mode, whichever one it is. Basically, what it lets you do is either play against your friends or play against people from all around the world. Not live, though. So when you're playing against them, you'll see their little ghost running next to you.
You may see a little sticker of Mario moving through the course. In this case, that shows us what Phil was doing on his run.
It's kind of like a time trial thing. I don't know what the set time is, but when you play these, there's no flag, there's no end of the level. There's a set amount of time, like probably 60 seconds or something, and the goal is to get as many coins and do as many daring stunts as you can.
Victory in battle mode is determined based on the number of coins you collect and the number of toads you impress. because the Toad characters appear every time you do a daring move.
I'm not sure on all the details, but at the end of the 60 seconds or however long the time is, it'll compare you and your friend, whoever you decide to verse. And then a character named Toadette, I believe is her name. It's like a Princess Toad kind of chick. She tallies up both the scores for either player and determines who the winner is after giving all of the toads and stuff. Now the toads will drop down, and like I said, they go into your kingdom. That is mode 3, which I didn't see any information on. But mode 3 says that you can create your own mushroom kingdom using coins collected by playing the first 2 game modes. So it looks like it might be synced up with the Mitomo game that came out earlier this year, but there wasn't a whole lot of details given out on that. However, I am super excited for this game. I think it's going to be a really big deal. Now, how do I think it's going to affect the App Store? We know that this game's going to do well. It looks really good, it looks polished, it looks fun, and I think a lot of people are going to play it. Similar to Pokemon Go, but I think it'll last a lot longer. Pokemon Go kind of fell off, wasn't managed well, wasn't maintained. I think Super Mario will be. This is their bread and butter. Nintendo, like Super Mario is Nintendo, right? So I'm curious to see if other companies like Activision or Treyarch come out with like a Call of Duty, like a real first-person shooter Call of Duty, instead of one of the other games that come out with in the past that aren't what we know and love as Call of Duty. I want to know what you guys think, though. Do you guys think there's going to be any huge companies that follow the Nintendo model here and decide that it is finally time to go mobile? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I almost forgot, real quick, if you're interested in this game, it is actually in the App Store already, but you can't get it. There's a button that says notify, and that'll notify you to tell you when it's going to be out. He did say, Miyamoto said that it'll be out sometime before the holidays, so that'll be this year we'll be able to play this game. So make sure you go to the App Store, hit the notify button. We'll have a link in the description below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next world. For Super Mario Run,